Here you go.
This meeting of the Dare County Board of Elections is called to order at 3:06 p.m. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here today. We have no old business that I know of. Is that correct? All right, under new business, has everyone had a chance to look over the agenda?
Yes.
All right, is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I move to approve the agenda.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. I'm going to skip to minutes because that's what I'm used to. Has everyone had a chance to look over the minutes from our last meeting? Any changes? All right. Is there a motion to approve those minutes as presented?
I move that we approve the minutes as presented for the October 14th meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right. Now, we have found it necessary to appoint some additional poll officials. Should we do these individually or all at once?
Your pleasure.
All right. Let's do this individually. The first is to appoint Joanne Mathis to the position of judge in the KDH precinct for Election Day. She will be replacing our current judge, Georgia Ellis, who has found it necessary to bow out of this election. Does anyone have any questions about the nomination of Joanne Mathis for this position? All right, is there a motion to approve her?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
I just have a question with respect to the replacements. And with these replacements, do we still have a balanced, reasonably balanced set of election officials?
The balance remains unchanged. They're party for party.
Okay, very good.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. The second is to appoint Thomas Moran to assistant in the KDH precinct for Election Day to replace Gail Sabato, who has declined her position and decided not to work the elections at all. Thomas Moran is an emergency appointment. He is out of precinct, but we are having difficulties finding someone in precinct this late in the game. So any questions about this appointment? All right, is there a motion to approve Mr. Moran as an assistant for the KDH precinct?
I move approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. The third and final is to appoint Kathleen Snyder and James Blows as judges in the Kill Devil Hills early voting site. These are judges a little different than Election Day judges, and we have found it necessary to add in 2 judges due to particularly Ms. Ellis not being able to work. So any questions about these appointments? All right. Is there a motion to approve the appointment of Kathleen Snyder and James Blows as judges in the KDH early voting site?
I move the approval of both candidates.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. Thank you very much. All right. We are to absentee ballot review and scanning.
So we currently have 6 ballots for the board to review. We have 3 civilian and 3 military that were duplicated by a bipartisan team of our poll workers. to you, and then you can spread them out.
Kelly. On one of these, on the back, where the driver's license is clearly provided, at the top, it says, I am including a photocopy of my photo ID, or I am including a completed photo ID exception form. The photo ID is, the copy is enclosed, but he did not check the box. Does that matter?
It doesn't, we've gone through this before in prior absentee meetings, that been given guidance to accept it, whether they check the box or not, if the photo is acceptable inside the sleeve.
Yes.
Okay, the public count is 4, which is where we left it. Our last meeting.
If an individual signs only their first name, that's still considered an acceptable signature? Okay, thank you.
It's in one of the number of memos, but they can make a mark or do any form of signature. It's theirs is accepted.
One word above.
So long as it is a reasonable, recognizable version of their name and their signature.
Numbered memo 2020-103 on page 2. It says, let me see a good place to start. The voter's signature on the envelope shall not be compared with the voter's signature in the registration record on their request form or on their photocopy of ID, or the exception form submitted with their ballot, because this is not a requirement for the approval of absentee ballot under North Carolina law. County board shall accept the voter's signature on the ballot envelope if it appears to be made by the voter, meaning the signature on the envelope appears to be the name of the voter and not some other person. Absent clear evidence to the contrary, the county board shall presume that the voter's signature is that of the voter, even if the signature is illegible. A voter may sign their signature or make a mark. So.
All right, is there a motion to approve these absentee ballots, 3 civilian and 3 military?
So moved to
Or-
approve those ballots as presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Are you going down?
So public count is 4. Here's our tape here. Public count is 4. So I can feed these 3 in first. If you want to feed, however you want to do it. Sadie and Karen, if you guys would, before I close up, this was the seal that I pulled off the machine. That should match the second, and this is the seal that I'm going to place when I lock it up. If you'll just verify those numbers and sign. That's the one on the bottom
was-
that hasn't changed. It's not been cut.
Okay, so this is,
Yeah. So this one should match that. That's what I just cut off.
Right.
And then that one is the one I'm going to place.
okay. So you're doing it here.
Yeah, you can go all three sides. for a while.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
shut her down. So the public count is now at 10.
Excuse me, Kelly. What was that review of seal? What was that?
So what they looked at, and we could switch it up if two of you want to do it next week. I have a seal on the ballot box. That won't change.
Mhm.
But I just have, it's something new I started. It's just a log for the serial number. So every meeting, I will add a seal. And then every meeting, I cut that one off and add a new one. And this is just verifying. So I just have at least two of you guys, somebody, to check behind me
Okay.
and make sure that the seal I cut off was what was last week's, and the seal I'm putting on will be here next week. And we're just verifying.
Couldn't hear anybody talking about seal.
Oh, sorry.
No, we initialed the seals last week as well. We just did it up here.
Yes.
She brought the two seals up and we signed the paper.
Caroline, I'm signing down here on this one. Okay, thank you. Okay, are we all set? All right. I don't have any remarks today.
I just have a few things. Okay, we began early voting last Thursday, October 16th, so we are currently on day 3. So far, 322 voters have voted at an early voting site. That was as of 2 p.m., so more, I'm sure. We've issued a total of 51 absentee ballots of military, overseas, and civilian to date. Of course, we've received back 10. So including today's ballots scanned, and again, this is probably changed by now, but as of around 2, we've received a total of 10 absentee ballots and a total of voters, it is 327 total as of, and like I said, that was probably around a little bit past 2:30 when I ran this final one time.
So we're ahead of 2023, aren't we? In turnout.
Oh, I don't know that.
I know it
It's the one
was
report I did it
at the
right.
end of the day, Friday, we were.
Oh, really? So then
Yeah.
I'm sure it's possible, yeah.
Yes.
And I have had some media call and ask about the breakdown of the munis. So I have that as well, if you're interested, or if you want to know. And then, of course, I have the poll books for you guys to sign before you leave. And then the next board meeting is Tuesday, October the 28th at 3 p.m. This will be our 4th absentee meeting.
All right. Does anyone else have anything today? All right. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move adjourn.
Second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned at 3:31 PM. Thank you, everyone.